everyone, and welcome back to another home vlog. Today's video is very kindly sponsored by Readly, but I'm going to tell you a bit more about them later. I'm literally just downloading some magazines on the app to take to the dentist with me this morning. I have got my final appointment for some dental work that I've been having done, and I am going to talk about it in this vlog. I did share that I'd had some work done in my last catch-up video, but today's my final appointment where she's finishing everything. So gonna do that this morning. Really looking forward to having that finished, but not looking forward to being completely numb. And I've given myself like a nice, quiet day. I've got a few things in my diary to do, a little bit of work. I actually went to London yesterday for a really nice event, and I had a Christmas dinner, and the brand gave some really lovely gifts, so I might show you those later today as well. And I spent most of the journey there and back flicking through some magazines and finishing my book, which I actually finished in the bath this morning as well. It's The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren, and I'm really happy that I finished a book. This only took me like 10-12 days-ish, and I gave it 5 stars. It was kind of more like 4.5, but they don't really give you the space to do half, so 4 felt like not quite it. 5 was like maybe too high, but either way, I really enjoyed it. It was a nice, light-hearted, wholesome read. Got me out of my little reading slump that I've been in recently, and there's a second one which I also already have on my bookshelf. I'm really loving reading, and I'm loving Readly app, so we'll talk about that later too. But I wanted to say thank you so much for all your kind comments on my catch-up vlog. I'm going to reply to them all today, but I've been reading them and they're so kind. You guys have been so lovely and supportive. I'm obviously going to be a bit numb when I come back from the dentist, but a few things I want to do today is reply to your comments, sort out the colouring pens from Rainbows. I brought home a box of pens and I need to put lids back on pens that still work, check which ones don't, sharpen the pencils. It's a whole job. I've started it, but I need to carry on. I want to write down some recommendations for Winchester, the trip that we're doing next week. We're doing a little staycation. If you missed last week's video, that's my WhatsApp going off. A bake-off is on tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that. I need to make a short from the day I did yesterday, like a YouTube short or reel or whatever, short form video. And I need to start thinking about packing because I'm going to Brighton this week for an event with YouTube. So it's a busy day, but welcome if you're new around here. Hi, I'm Brogan. I would love if you subscribed. We make home, lifestyle and travel vlogs, and Benji's going to make some breakfast for him this morning. I'm going to take a Huel drink to go because I've really got to run, and he's going to walk Bonnie, and then when I come back I can do all this stuff. But yeah, it should be a good one, so let's do the day. I've just arrived and I've got an absolutely banging headache, which is not ideal when I'm about to have some dental work, but I always carry emergency paracetamol and I have a water bottle with me. So before I go into the dentist, I thought I'd quickly explain what I'm having done or what I've had done recently. If you don't like dentist or teeth chat, then feel free to skip ahead slightly. But I have always been a little bit self-conscious of my teeth. I've never had particularly terrible teeth by any means, but I've always had to have quite a lot of work done. I've always needed fillings or root canal treatments, and last year I had 2 of my wisdom teeth out and I had 1 taken out when I was younger. So I feel like I've gone through quite a lot of like stages of getting them sorted. I started going to a hygienist and I've struggled with just so much sensitivity, and I've never really liked my teeth very much, especially when I started making videos and I see myself on camera every day. But it was always really tiny things, like tiny little things that just didn't really feel like a big deal. And I don't really notice or look at anyone else's teeth, like ever. It's just mine that I just looked at and I thought, oh, I'd love to just make that and that, you know? So Benj and I, when we got engaged, we both said it'd be really nice to get some professional whitening done before our wedding, which I think a lot of couples go through that. Like, yeah, we're gonna have all these pictures of our wedding day. It would be nice to have nice white teeth, right? So we went down this route of wanting to do that, and when I came to this dentist, I said to them, I want to get like nice white teeth and maybe a couple of things done. I couldn't start that process until I got to a place where my teeth were in a really good place. So I had to have the wisdom teeth removed, I had some work done and all that, and then I did my professional whitening. And so I did the whitening about a year ago. Some of you noticed it back then, but it was really great, and I've been doing it on and off since. So I had some trays made. That was sort of the start of this experience. And then Monica, the dentist that's been doing the cosmetic stuff, worked with me to talk about what my insecurities were and how she'd fix them. So I've basically had a little bit of composite bonding, and I have 2 veneers. When I say veneer, all my friends freak out. They're like, isn't that like a strip of fake teeth? And it's not. I have 2 veneers that she's putting on today. I've got temporary ones on that she's going to replace and put the real ones on. Basically, imagine like my tooth is sat in the right place, but it's like quite thin. So, but we're putting like a fake veneer on top of that to like thicken it out, make it so it looks more in line with the rest of my teeth. And then I had the middle, very middle filled in, and I had this little crack filled in. So I'll show you some before and after pictures. Probably when I come out I'll have them, or maybe I've put them on screen now. So today she's finishing the veneers on the side here. It's these 2. Basically, it's just very small tweaks, like tiny little things that would not be noticeable immediately. It's been a bit of a process. I'm so happy with them. I'm really glad I trusted Monica, my dentist. Like, she's been amazing. It was a big, important decision for me, but I wanted to make sure that my teeth still looked natural and me, and I didn't want to look too different. So anyway, let's go on inside. I've got my iPad because I always have to wait, my purse, my water bottle, and my retainers. I think that's everything. Let's go and get my teeth finished. Good. I am so numb. Oh my god, my nose is tingling. I have one more appointment on the 8th of December just to do some final reshaping and touching up, and we're gonna see how I get on with these ones here. And she needs to redo my mold for my trays. Oh, it's always nice to be greeted by a little sausage. Hello, darling girl. Good girl, Bonnie. Good girl. Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind. Thank you. Are you making me a lunch?
Yeah.
Good. I'm really hungry. I'm still a bit numb.
I hope your top lip starts moving again, because otherwise at the moment it's terrifying.
I went to have a drink bench, then my water bottle, and I couldn't. I went... I already showed our Christmas stuff in the last vlog, but you can see it looks so cute. I love our tree so much. We've got less of the bigger baubles. Bigger baubles. Oh my gosh, I can't say B.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy today. Next one.
Benji.
No, it says Benji.
Brogan.
No, Brogan.
Bonnie.
No, it says Bonnie. Little Legos.
Oh, big stretch, look at that.
We've got like a running joke now. I bought Brogan a nearly wife card.
No, you got me a wife card and you wrote the word nearly in front of it. So I did the same for you. It says, for my nearly husband, when you're nearly a husband. Ben just made me a little chicken wrap. It's my favourite lunch. I'm not meant to eat too much, so it's literally just...
And a little squash, even with your favourite cup and straw.
I can't drink out the straw yet though. It's not going.
You've had that cup for 6 years, and it is from Winter Wonderland.
Favourite.
From the Bavarian zone. It's so funny.
My favourite cup. Yeah, it's got a little handle and everything. My lip is starting to not be as numb anymore, and I've fixed my hair a little bit, but I'm just downloading some magazines on the Readly app, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about them. I'm going to take my iPad on the train again to Brighton this week, and I used it yesterday and I just absolutely love it. Readly is a magazine subscription app with thousands of titles from newspapers and magazines, and whatever your hobby, taste or topics that you're into, they will have it on Readly. You can actually have several profiles on one account, so I have my brother, my mum and Ben all have a different account on the side, as you can see, and everyone likes different things. I love a lot of the home, travel, lifestyle, women's health. I read a lot of the cruise and travel magazines, and of course the bridal ones too. So this is the Discover tab, and as you can see, it gives you some personal recommendations based on other things you've been reading. I really love that they have back catalogues, so as you can see, this Dorset magazine, so you can go back and read however many you like. In the bottom it says my content, and I've got my favourites, so these are the ones that I have obviously saved. These are the ones I have downloaded, and you can see the little tick on the actual magazine means I've read the whole thing. I like having them downloaded when I'm on the train, or like today in the dentist because they don't have any Wi-Fi. Another feature I really love is bookmarks. So if there's an article that I thought was really handy, I want to refer back to it, then you can. So in World of Cruising, they have a whole thing on Singapore, and we are going there next year. I also really liked this article in Cosmo. It was about the most exclusive all-inclusive resorts. So again, I wanted to refer back to this. You can zoom in, you can read it landscape or portrait, which is so good. You can search for things as well. So Benji loves golf. So if I search golf, it brings up all the golf magazines for him. Having the magazines in an app means that I don't have as much clutter. It's obviously all virtual, which is definitely better for me space saving wise when I travel or just in my handbag. And it's better for the environment. So there are so many perks to Readly. Let me know if you've tried Readly or if you are interested in giving it a go. I actually have an amazing exclusive offer where you can try it for 2 months for free. You can cancel at any time. The link will be down below for you with more information. If you're interested in it, I hope you love it as much as me. I've been a paying customer for years now, like genuinely love it. Oh, I've had a parcel that's been delivered apparently. It's downstairs. I think it's my contact lenses. So I'm gonna go downstairs and get those and then carry on replying to your lovely comments from my last vlog last week, which is actually for me was only last night, but there's loads of them. So I'm gonna put on a nice vlog in the background, maybe make a cup of tea. It's Bake Off tonight, did I tell you that? So excited, I've loved Bake Off this year. I love Bake Off every year, but I've been really invested. It's the only TV show that I actually dedicate the time and day to, because a lot of shows these days are all on streaming services, aren't they? This little madam is round my toes. I don't want to be licked, thank you. No, thank you. She's such a good girl. You're so good. Good girl. Oh, I love you so much. Another thing I was going to show you, Benj and I always have a chocolate advent calendar. So I bought us the proper lint teddy bear ones this year. But I also have a beauty home one from a company called Treatbox, who I've known for a couple of years, and they actually sent me their socks advent calendar, but I went ahead and purchased their big normal advent calendar. So I might try and open that on Instagram stories maybe each day. Benji's gone out this afternoon to play golf with his friend Will. He's training to be a pilot, and his hours are kind of a bit sporadic, and he has random like middle of the week days and times off. So Benji goes and plays golf with him at those random days and times, and that today is one of them. So they're playing golf together today. I'm getting so distracted trying to do multiple things at once, but I am going to reply to the comments now. So play morning jazz on YouTube Music.
Jazz background music to work.
It's about 45 minutes later and I finished replying to all of my DMs and comments on my recent vlog, and the overall feeling is that a lot of us are in the same boat navigating friendships in our 30s, and I just want to say thank you for sharing such nice words with me. And I'm so sorry if any of you are going through the same thing, or you're feeling lonely, or you don't have the right people in your life. I think society makes us think that we have to have big friendship groups, and especially as women, a lot of other female friends of mine and Instagrammers that I follow, etc., have these like girl groups. And especially when I was deciding if I wanted a hen do or not, it was a big part of the fact that I just don't have that circle of friends. I've got lots of individual friends, lots of other fellow influencer friends, but I just didn't feel the need to do hen do. I don't really have a best friend anymore, and it has definitely made me think a lot, and I think I've had to grieve the loss of like one of the best friendships I ever had, and that has been extremely hard. So thank you for everything you shared with me. Sorry, that's really noisy. That's that little neon thing I've got going. I love it. But yeah, just want to say thank you because I've just replied to everyone, and it just honestly, weirdly kind of feels like I've got loads of friends. I feel like I've got a lot of like virtual friendships, and you're all just so nice. I see all your comments, names and faces, and actually I never feel lonely in that respect because I can come on, talk about things like now, and then I read and see your comments and they're so heartfelt. And I appreciate that. The next thing on my to-do list is to edit the reel I filmed yesterday. So that will take me probably around an hour. It does take a while to make these little videos, even though they're like a minute long. And I put them on Instagram and or YouTube Shorts. I drag them down here and then I can watch the video as I'm going along. I edit these in iMovie and then I flip the orientation of it. I don't know if this is going to make sense. And then I flip it back when I'm on my phone. It's definitely not the most technical, professional way to edit, but it works for me. And then I'll do a voiceover as well. But oh yeah, I forgot, look, yesterday, look at him. Oh my gosh, I was so impressed. It was so cool. I actually kind of wanted to get out on the ice, but I didn't want to injure myself, you know, right before I go and get married. So I thought maybe not. I'm going to avoid ice skating and stuff. Look how cute that bow was in the back of my hair yesterday too. Oh, it's getting so dark. But I'm just planning the Brighton trip for this week, and I might vlog it. How would you feel about like a 24 hours in Brighton vlog? Would you like to see what I get up to, even though it'd be there, going there, hotel, dinner, an event, and coming home again? Would you still want to see that? Kind of feel like we could do a solo dinner, because right outside my hotel is a place called Shelter Hall, which I've eaten at a couple of times before, once with my mum, once with Benj. I really like it there, and they've got a few things going on. I'm also staying at the Harbour Hotel, which I've done the one in Southampton and Christchurch. It's a really lovely chain, but the cheapest room was like the smallest little box room with a tiny single bed, but it is literally just me for one night. So I figured I'd give it a go. So maybe we could see what that looks like and how I feel about it. Putting a quick pause on Brighton planning, and we're gonna go for a little walk. How was your golf?
Really good. I played really well. Yeah, Will got 100. I got 92, so it was a good score. I'm really happy. Played really well. And it's one of them games where I know where I went wrong as well, so lots of things to practice. And I've got a lesson on Friday, which is good, so. Actually,
speaking of golf, I said earlier that you like the golf magazines in Readly, don't you?
Yes. And also, you went to sleep early the other night because you weren't feeling that great, and I just stayed up, like, reading through, like, the men's fitness, like, the recipes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and men's health, that one's a good one. Yeah.
Also, I read 442 every month as well, so handy having it on my new iPad.
I haven't told them you've got a new iPad.
I'm such an iPad kid. Honestly, I'm the biggest iPad kid you've ever met.
I got him one for his birthday.
Thank you, Mum. I absolutely love it. It's so good.
Yeah. He had an iPad 5 before, now you have a 10.
It would lose its battery quicker than I could charge it.
Yeah.
So I'd be like watching it, and even like on charge it would, yeah.
It would die.
Honestly,
got a new one. I'm very jealous.
So I carry it around when I'm doing all my little jobs around the house, and I was honestly such an iPad kid.
And there we go. So we, I'm going to pause planning. I'm just saying, Benj, I think I'm going to film next week. It'll only be 24 hours in Brighton. I kind of feel like it could be quite a nice little vlog. I know I'll be on my own, but...
In 2 days' time, no?
No, oh, sorry, this week to go up next week.
Oh, for next week,
maybe. Yeah. When they're watching this.
So, but it's still this week for them.
Yes.
YouTube time travel.
We've just got back from a walk with Bonnie. It was really nice. I love our walks because we end up just chit-chatting the whole way, phones in our pockets, and even if we've had a really busy day and we haven't had a chance to chat, our dog walks together is always a really nice time. But anyway, the bedroom is chaos and I've started organising for Brighton. So how I organise for a trip is I'll start with the outfit I want to wear to travel in, all the underwear I'm going to be wearing as well, and then I'm going to have a pair of white trainers on which can double up as trainers I can wear in the gym and travel home in. But then for the event I'm going to wear that black dress I showed in my catch-up video. So that was from Next. I've got a black dress, tights, bra, pants, and I also have a pair of black boots, but I wore them in London yesterday, so I've just tried to clean them off a bit, and then I've wrapped them in a carrier bag. So this is one of the tasks that I want to do while we're watching Bake Off tonight. I basically started checking which pens still work, which ones don't, and then throwing away the ones obviously that don't, but then finding lids for some because our rainbows, bless their hearts, don't always put the lids back on. So I've got 4 baskets under there. And then I bought an electric pencil sharpener because the last time I sharpened the pencils, I gave myself a blister on my finger here. So that's amazing. And yeah, there's some more pens that don't have lids, but they work. So I'm going to sort this out. How's the dinner coming along?
It's ready.
Oof. Chicken curry.
Poor man.
You don't like the almonds, do you?
No, you're more than welcome to have the almonds.
Toasted almonds. I have done some pencils, some pens.
Nice.
So they're over here. This is my new reject pile.
Your little station.
This is pens without lids.
Yeah.
These are lids.
To
be done.
Pens without lids, lids without pens.
Oh, look, it's like a fun game of...
Is it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Upside down. Oh, what a buzz.
What a buzz. And then I've got a little sheet here scribbling away.
Cool.
And then I've got Modern Family on in the background. Your dad's birthday.
Nice spanking. Sorry, that sounded like a joke. I can't go for that. I can't do. Cameron here bought an egg.
We're watching Bake Off. It's quite therapeutic doing this. Just thinking about who I think will be in the final. And I am getting like, these are my fingers. Look at my hands. And just because I know some of you will appreciate how satisfying this is all of them done. Yay! So I'm going to put them back in the box now. Put those in like that, because I don't want them to tip in my car. There we go. It is 20 to 11 and I have just been flicking through my magazines, having a little read, and I think I'm ready to go to sleep now. So thank you so much to Readly for being today's sponsor of this vlog. If you want to check them out, like I said, 2 months to try it for free. You can cancel at any time. That'll be linked below. I'm gonna vlog Brighton, I've decided. So you'll see that video, 24 hours in Brighton. We'll see what I get up to. I am actually going to an event with YouTube, which I normally film these little day in the life shorts or reels, but I think I'm actually gonna take you along, show you my hotel, show you where I eat, etc. And then after that will be the Winchester staycation, I think, maybe. I do actually have a fun activity I'm doing, which I haven't shared yet, but that'll be a fun video that's coming. And then before you know it, it'll be the end of the year, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So still a few more videos to go though. If you've got this far and you haven't already, please hit subscribe so you don't miss all of our fun videos that we film. We didn't film decorating for Christmas this year because we've done it so many times. It's exactly the same every year, so we just decided to skip it this time. But I know some of you did ask about that, but we didn't film that this year. I did talk about it in the last vlog though. And if you missed that, the catch-up video, you can go and watch that too. But I've waffled on enough now. I'm gonna put this away. I've loved having a little read. And yeah, that's all from me. Have a lovely rest of the week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!